And welcome back to the show. Today we're joined by Sheldon Wolf. He is the president of Canada Credit Fix and is one of Canada's top forensic credit experts. He is a specialist and an educator to Canadians on topics such as credit restoration, credit score modification, debt settlement, and identity theft protection. Sheldon brings to the table over 25 years of credit experience and is currently sitting on the board of directors for the Credit Institute of Canada. Thanks once again for joining us, Sheldon.
Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure.
So I understand today we're going to be talking about credit repair opportunities. So I called you back because you have a new opportunity that you have basically available, and I found this to be very interesting. Essentially, you're now taking on partners across Canada. Tell me more about your dealership licenses and opportunities.
Well, as you know, I mean, the credit repair and debt settlement industry have just grown like crazy. Canada's it's nonstop consumers that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, and one of the ways we thought would service customers the best would be to expand across Canada and allow people to open up dealerships, and we've assembled a business in a box program. So it's pretty user-friendly, and literally everything's at the press of a button.
Well, what does someone get with their business in a box?
Well, essentially, we've taken over all the heavy lifting. So we set up the websites, we set up all the SEO, we set up the CRM, we set up all the software, the interfaces. We provide absolutely everything you need: contracts, paperwork, absolutely everything, including training. Press of a button, you're in business, rather than these long, drawn-out processes where it's months and months and months to get off the ground. You're up off the ground tomorrow morning, literally that fast.
So the opportunity is so unique and completely fits the niche market you've carved out. So what services are you currently offering, and what would the operator be able to sell?
Well, the operator is essentially going to be able to sell all the same services we do, and most people realize that the credit repair industry is our primary product. Along with that is the debt settlement, extremely busy, and I guess Canadians like to spend money, so it just gets busier and busier as time goes on. We do spend a lot of time with our new Credit Slab product, which is the tablet, the credit improvement tablet, which puts 3 trade lines on your credit. That's another item that will be included. And then we handle a lot of identity theft files, and those are great because usually you get those in bundles.
Well, it says here that you also provide training and technology to run their credit repair business. Tell me what is needed as far as training.
Well, here's the best part. We teach you how to handle the customers, how to handle the consumers, how to handle setting people up, all that. And as far as the credit repair goes, we still handle all the credit repair. So essentially, it's easy to learn, easy to run, and you're up and running in no time, like I said. And it's a great opportunity to get into this business, especially if you're already in somewhat of the financing business.
Does the partner have to fix the credit or settle the debt for the customers?
No, we handle absolutely everything. So everything's done through our credit lab, which is centralized, and understanding credit's great, but we can teach that. We prefer if people have a little bit of background, but for the most part, we can have you with minimum knowledge up and running a successful business here. So.
Well, so essentially, you set it up as a profit center for your partners, and at the same time, they get to help their customers. Is that how it works?
Pretty much, and where it works great is, let's take a mortgage broker, for example, or an auto dealership, where they rely on customers to have good credit in order to qualify, in order to get the loan, the mortgage, or whatever you're dealing with. If you're even a financial planner, this is great, because we're going to repair the guy's credit, and then you're going to be able to have the client handed back to you, and then continue the profit line because you're going to put that mortgage together or you're going to sell that car. So a lot of times this is a great sister business to a business you're already running. So it works out quite the people that we've tested this with, they've been able to put a lot more transactions together having us as a partner. So.
So what types of people does this business opportunity work best for, and why?
I'd say any business where you're dealing with people and it involves credit. So a lot of financial planners have contacted us because they're talking to the client, and part of being a good financial planner is understanding the person's credit. And as I mentioned earlier, mortgage brokers, dealerships, businesses that rely on a customer having good credit in order for you to complete their transaction. And I mean, you're win-win, because you're helping the customer, but you're helping them again getting the mortgage rather than just declining the customer. You run them through the system, and 3-4 months later, you've got a client possibly that's ready to get the mortgage. So.
So why mortgage brokers, dealerships, and why financial planners specifically?
They understand our business, and we understand their business. So someone who's a geologist may not be a good fit. Somebody who understands what it's like to get a deal done for a customer and the end result being positive, they understand how important it is to help our customers. Our customers come to us because usually they've run out of options, or they're just frustrated trying to fix their own credit. So if you understand people and you understand why it is they need to fix their credit, typically they need to fix it because they need to buy something, usually a car or a house, or even these days get insurance, or even open a bank account. Credit is just so important today. It's so important that people have their credit refreshed, and they become a viable consumer.
So Sheldon, I couldn't help but notice, but you're not like most opportunities that are asking for millions of dollars. Why have you chosen to keep your pricing model and fees so low?
We're interested in helping customers. The whole nature of my business is helping Canadian consumers become viable consumers. Absolutely nobody wins when a customer gets turned down and they can't get their house, and they can't get their mortgage, and they can't get their insurance, and they can't get their car. There is no win for the economy, and there's absolutely no win for the consumer. This is something that has such a pressing strain on our economy. When people become stagnant and they can't operate or do anything, well, that's when the economy comes to a standstill. And the nature of our business is just so important, and I'd rather have it built faster across the country and make less money than have something, so these companies that take decades upon decades to build because they're trying to strain every last cent out of it. Our philosophy is we want to be there for the public, and that's really our main concern.
Well, I've interviewed you on many other occasions, and I can only imagine the system you probably already have set up. But if I was interested in your business in a box, that whole partnership program, how long would it take to set this whole thing up?
We can pretty much have you in preliminary operation literally in a matter of days. There's no bricks and mortar to be built. If you have a storefront, that's excellent. That's a bonus for you. We have absolutely everything from booths available. We have so many different opportunities, so many ways to run this business, so many ways to develop the business. But theoretically, you can be operational within 24 to 48 hours that quick. It's a moving train because we're already running our business. So we're just adding you on as a partner.
Okay, Sheldon. Well, before we go, one last question. Tell me more about your financing and how you can help get people rolling with almost any budget.
We will work around you. If we think you're a good fit, a good partner for our company, someone we want to have on board, if we have to finance you ourselves, we'll make it work. Approach us. Let us know what you bring to the table. We'd always love to hear from new partners and people who bring new energy to our company. That's what we're all about, and making sure that the Canadian consumer is taken care of. So absolutely, approach us with anything.
Well, that's great, Sheldon. Thanks, as always, for doing an interview with us. It's always great to hear from you on and the improvements you've made to Canadians and their credit solutions. You're a true pioneer, and we hope to hear from you again on a show real soon.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
So if you're looking for more information on Canada Credit Fix and their credit slab credit improvement system, please go to canadacreditfix.com or give them a call toll free. And I'm going to give you a little plug here at 1-866-530-3646. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you again real soon.